Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing my magical readathon TBR. So it's very exciting. We're back in the time where we're doing another round of the magical readathon, and I am pretty excited to jump into my TBR this month. I don't have too many books that I have to read to successfully complete this, so that's exciting because I was thinking back on all the times that I have done this readathon, and I think I've only successfully completed it one time. Well, no, I don't. I know I have, and that was also a time when I only had to read a certain amount of books. So I'm excited that it's that number again because it seems achievable. But yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping into it and sharing what I'm going to read with you guys. But anyways, also, if you are doing this readathon, let me know in the comments down below because I like to see what other people are doing and what career paths they are taking. So this time in the spring, I started with a Demonologist. And so I'm going to continue that path and do the courses that I need to do for this semester to fully complete that and become the Demonologist. And so these are my different courses that I need to take. I'll probably just I'll go through them with you guys, say the prompt, and then like tell you what I'm going to read for each one. But I'm using some scrolls, so I'm going to show you how I'm doing that as well to make it easier on myself for the reading month. So the first one I have is Elemental Studies, and so for this one I only have to get an O, and that is to read a book that has like your favorite scent in it. Well, not in it, but like the favorite scent needs to be like in the title or on the cover or like in the author's name. And my favorite scent, I'm pretty sure I took a while to think about this, but like I'm pretty sure my favorite scent is apple pie. I have a candle up here that you can see that I burn a lot, and it's like apple pie scented. I just love it. But I have no books with like apples or pies. I mean, the only one I have is Check Please, which is, it has a pie on it. But I've already read that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the scroll of replacement for this one to totally just take out this. That the scroll allows me to take out that prompt and like choose something that I want to read for it. And so in that sense, I'm going to do one of my NetGalley books. This is one that I did not get to that I had on my TBR from last month, and that's called Hungry Bones. And this one is a true crime thriller. I don't know much more about it. That's all I really do know, but like I'm excited to jump into it because I've read some pretty good true crime thrillers this year, and it kind of has like put me on the road of like reading more of those, and I've been enjoying them a lot. So yeah, maybe I am a true crime junkie. I don't know. Like I haven't gotten into the podcasts or anything, but I have enjoyed the books that I've read in that genre. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I think this one will be a good one. Okay, so my next one is also going to be a scroll like used for it, but I'll tell you, so I have to get a Q in spells and incantations. And so for that, I need to do a 5-star prediction. I also need to do any book that G has shown in a video. And I did confirm this is in one of her videos. And then jumping down, I have demonology. One of the prompts for demonology, because I have to do a D, which is all three of them, makes sense because I'm trying to be a demonologist. One of them is the last book that you bought or borrowed. And so what I'm doing is I'm using the scroll of scholarly power to combine prompts for one book. And so I have a book that's a 5-star prediction. This book was in one of G's videos, and it's a book that I'm borrowing from Marcus. And I think a lot of you guys will be excited about it because I've talked about this as a 5-star prediction in a video a long time ago, and I'm fairly certain most of you have read this book. That is Throne of Glass. Yes, I am finally going to read this book, jump into this world. I've already read ACOTAR, and I liked Sarah's writing style from that book. I've only read the first 2 books, so I've read ACOTAR, and then I think it's A Court of Mist and Fury. I read that one as well, and I liked that one more than ACOTAR. That one I think I gave like a 4.5, and ACOTAR I gave a 4, so still good ratings. But yeah, like I like her writing, and so this is like her big popular series that has like 7 or 8 books in it or something like that. But yeah, I'm finally gonna get to it. I know like everybody and their grandma has read this already, and so I'm excited to see what the hype is for it and just see where it takes me. But yeah, so I'm using this with the combination of prompts using that scroll. Then one of my other prompts is conjuration, and so this is to read a book with a bat on the cover. And let me tell you, I was searching for a very long time for this one, but I did luckily find one on all of the books that I have on my shelves. This is the one that I found, and it is Dead Until Dark, which happens to be the first book in the I want to say Suki Stackhouse? Yes, Suki Stackhouse. It's the first book in her like big long series of vampire books. And yeah, so it just happened to work out that way. I actually have the full box set of this series up on the shelf over there. It was gifted to me, so like I've never really like looked into what it's about or anything. All I knew is that it was vampires, and I was like, okay, I'm in. So yeah, I'm gonna just start the first book in that series and see where it goes. But like, I'm always down for a vampire book. Like, I've had a lot of fun with them. Granted, I haven't the most of the vampire books I read when I was like younger, and they weren't. You guys know what I'm talking about. They weren't like hardcore vampire books. They were more dramatic vampire books. Yeah, you know. Anyways, so I'm excited to dive into this one. I believe that this book series is kind of like what sparked the show of True Blood. So I don't know for sure. I've just heard that. So I don't know if that's actually true. But yeah, I also haven't seen True Blood either. I've seen Vampire Diaries, loved that, and binged the crap out of it. So that was great. But I don't even think they're comparable. I don't know because I haven't seen the other one. But yeah, it's got vampires, so I'm down, and I'm hoping I'm gonna like it. And then of course my last one is Demonology, and this one has 3 prompts, but one of those prompts I'm already using for Throne of Glass, so I'll tell you the other 2. The first one is to get a non-reader to select a book for you, and so I had my dad choose from a selection of graphic novels, and he chose. I kind of felt like he was going to choose this one because as soon as I had it in the selection, I was like, my dad will go for this. But he chose The Beatles. So this is just a graphic novel talking about the Beatles, detailing like their journey as a band. And yeah, I'm excited to read it. I love the Beatles. I used to have like all of their songs on my MP3 player. Yes, I'm dating myself here. And would just jam out to those all the time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this graphic novel and seeing their story told in that like visual format. All right, and the last prompt is to choose one that is your oldest book on your TBR. And I have a lot of those. They're all in my TBR jar. So I'm just going to select one of these because these are all books that were sent to me through my blog like ages ago. And yeah, I'll count that as my oldest book on my TBR. Okay, let's see what it is. It says Bollywood Invasion. So let me go find that and we'll see what it is. Okay, so I grabbed it off the shelf and this is it. Bollywood Invasion. Looks pretty interesting. I'm going to read the back so we can find out what it's about together. So it says, 16-year-old John is living an average life in modern-day Brooklyn until one day when he wakes up as a prince in India 35 years before he was born. Suddenly he finds himself with riches and power beyond his wildest fantasies. Brooklyn is readily forgotten. Life becomes a constant stream of debauchery, coming to a standstill only when he meets the one. However, love doesn't come easy. He must become a better man, a pursuit ignited by his memories of the Beatles songs on his iPod. Will these legendary songs change John's life? Will he ever find his way back to Brooklyn? His fate will unfold in Bollywood Invasion. So, looks like I'm going to be going on a theme of the Beatles this month because I also am reading a graphic novel about the Beatles. So, yeah, I guess this will be the oldest book on my TBR, and that's the whole TBR that I'm going to be reading. So in total, I have these 4 books here and then my 1 book from NetGalley. So a total of 5 books. I think that's definitely manageable, and I'm excited to be able to feel like I can complete this because then that'll give me more points that I can use for like scrolls and stuff next year if I need to swap out prompts or anything like that. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below, again, if you guys are participating, because I'm always excited to see other people that are participating in the readathon and see what they're going for. And if you want to tell me about your excitement about Throne of Glass, put that in the comments as well. Don't give me any spoilers though. I don't want to know what happens, but I want to know if you guys like it or not. Anyways, if you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Coffee page, which is up in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.